In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to successfully upload your API files to Hostinger using FTP or File Manager, set up a database if needed, configure your server, and finally test your API endpoint. This may seem like a lot, but with a bit of guidance, you'll find it's pretty straightforward. So let's get started with the process. To begin, let's tackle the task of uploading your API files. You have a couple of options here, using FTP or the file manager directly within the Hostinger control panel. If you choose FTP, you'll first need an FTP client like FileZilla. After opening FileZilla, you'll input your Hostinger FTP credentials, which include the FTP server, username, and password, all of which you can find in your hosting account. Once you're connected, you'll navigate to the public.html directory or another relevant directory for your API files. Simply drag and drop your files from your local computer into this directory. Alternatively, Hostinger's File Manager offers a more straightforward approach for beginners. Log into your Hostinger account, select the Hosting tab, and find File Manager. Here you can upload your files directly, again ensuring they are placed in the appropriate folder, such as public.html. Now with the files uploaded, let's talk about your database setup. Not all APIs require a database, but if yours does, you'll need to create one in Hostinger. Head back to your hosting dashboard, select Databases, and click Create Database. You'll specify a database name and assign a user with a password for secure access. Once these steps are complete, jot down these credentials as they'll be essential when configuring your API's connection to this database. With the file uploads and, if necessary, the database setup complete, your next task is configuring the server environment to support your API. This step can vary based on the programming language your API uses. For example, if your API is written in PHP, make sure your hosting environment is running the appropriate version by going to PHP configurations in your Hostinger dashboard and selecting your desired version. For a Node.js-based API, you may need to enable Node.js support and use Hostinger's custom Node.js application setup tools to specify your start file and environment variables. Always check your API's documentation for specific server configuration requirements. Finally, the last piece of the puzzle, testing your API endpoint. Once everything is in place, it's critical to verify that your API is functioning correctly. You can use tools like Postman or curl to send a request to your API endpoint and see if you're receiving the expected responses. Enter your API endpoint URL in Postman and hit send. Ensure you're using the correct HTTP method and providing any necessary headers or body parameters. And there you have it. Following these steps, you should have successfully uploaded and configured your API on Hostinger and performed a test to ensure everything is working as expected. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this guide helpful. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below.